Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we're back with another of the World Circuit races. The second of the three that was released in the 1.58 update. Now I am on the hard settings. Let's just do a double check that I'm using for all of these. The first time I do these races, I always do them on the hard for the video. Afterwards, when I'm grinding them, I'll just do them on easy. We've done the Sunday Cup already. That was in the previous video. We've got to do the Japanese FF450 and then we've got the European Clubman Cup 600 to do. Today it is going to be the Japanese one. Now what I tend to do is try and go with a realistic car, and I often look at the pictures of the cars now on the little thumbnail, and it is the Mazda that is the front running car. So the options in here, you've got the CX-30X Smart Edition, the one that I'm going to be going with. You've got the Honda Civic Type R if you prefer, or the Integra. But I'm going to go with the CX-30 for no good reason other than it's on the thumbnail. It's realistic. The PP is 450. I am a little bit high on that because I chose to go with the sports medium tyres. I guess you could go with comfort tyres, you could go with the sports hard tyres to get a little bit closer, but otherwise my vehicle is completely standard. I've got normal suspension, normal differential, normal brakes, normal transmission, normal air cleaner, normal clutch, the engine tuning, the bodywork. Nothing has been changed. It is completely stock. The only thing I've done is bought the car and put the sport medium tyres on. Right, so let's get into this one and see how we do. This is the Japanese FF Challenge 450 at Tokyo Expressway central clockwise. We've got 3 laps to go from the back to the front, I think. We shall see in a moment. Starting 10th, it looks like. Let's go. So on this one, we have got traction control 1. And otherwise there's no fuel or anything to worry about. As always with a lot of these road cars, a higher gear rather than a lower gear is your friend. So once we get through this corner, I'm going to go up into 4th gear, and I tended to like 4th gear very much. It then just became a case of throttle control and just trying to beat my way through these cars, trying not to get a penalty. Where are you going? Whoa! Just keeping it out of the wall there again, just staying in 4th gear. Feathering the throttle as needed. A little bit of brake if necessary, but most of the time it's just a case of coming off the throttle and just letting the car roll through the corners. So lap number 1 and we are up to car number 5 at the moment. We're in 6th position at the moment. Got a tight right-hander here, so I'm just going to come off the accelerator, a little bit of a brake to negotiate this corner. Came off the accelerator at the beginning of the red marks on the floor there, but that was more because I was trying to negotiate that car without crashing into him. Do we go left or right through this one? May well close draw me a little bit, didn't. I'm going to go on the outside of these two. Now the inside. Don't close up on me. Did we get through without touching? That was close. Again, just halfway down the red mark there, just off the accelerator. I have got my foot hovering over the brake. I might be touching it ever so slightly, I'm not quite sure. The pressure is not very much. I'm certainly not using a lot of brake. Just at the beginning of the white line there, a little bit of a slide. It's not good. Down to 3rd just to get the car rotating. That's possibly done my clean race bonus. Do need to try and catch up with this car. We're on lap number 2 or 3, so we've got plenty of time. Again, I'm going to go around the outside of this one, try and keep it out of the wall. Again, 4th gear, just feathering the throttle through these corners. Oh, that wall again, just catching me out. The walls do actually slow you down, so try not to wall ride and try not to bash the walls, and then you will be able to carry a lot more speed through these corners. So as we go up to this tightish left-hander. What I'm going to do is look for the little yellow sign on the right-hand side there, the little arrow. That's where I pretty much came off the accelerator, that particular corner, and then it's flat through here. Stay over to the left and drift over to the right, little bit of a lift. There's some white lines on the road for that one, just slowing it down a little bit, and then for that corner a little bit of a dab, and again this one I'm just looking for that yellow arrow, just getting it slowed down and turned in. So the little yellow, well they're not the black arrows, but on the yellow cards on the side, I found to be very, very useful as brake indicators or turn indicators. This one I tended to brake at the beginning of the white lines, come off the accelerator. Again, I'm just hovering over the brake. I don't think I'm actually pressing the brake that heavily. While I'm racing, I can't actually see how much brake input I'm putting in, but you'll be able to see that to the left of the radar. Getting through here, just a small lift as we go up the hill. Feathering the throttle again through here. Pretty much off the throttle all the way through there, otherwise you get a big old slide. I'm still into the wall, so really want to be losing a bit more speed through that particular corner. You just carry a lot of speed leading up to that corner, so it's probably one of the few that you've really got to brake for. This one's quite tight, again just before the yellow sign there, just coming off the accelerator, so I'm watching for it. I'm braking a bit before it, so don't brake on the yellow arrow, just a little bit before. Again, just fourth gear. Yeah, I'm hitting the rev limiter, but that doesn't really matter too much. This one tightens, just be a little bit careful. Could have been on the outside of the corner there if I wanted to, but again I'm just taking it easy. We're out in first place by some 11 seconds, so I didn't even need to pull one or two of those moves on the cars earlier on. I could have just stayed behind them, gone for that clean race bonus, and very, very, very easy win in this new Mazda. 13 seconds ahead of the cars behind. We did get a clean race bonus for that, so touching the walls was okay. Just needed to avoid the other cars and any yellow flags, which we didn't have. But that was how I did this little Japanese 450 challenge in the Mazda. It's a bit strange doing a race in an SUV, if you want my opinion. But it didn't roll too much. It was ideal on those tyres. And then it was really just a case of getting, as before, around the outside of the cars and picking your overtakes as carefully as you can. Keep the speed up and just not be too aggressive on the gears. What I very often find when I watch people is and I do this, I used to do this a lot, is going up and down through the gears. So going down to second gear for the corner, and then up into third, up to fourth, then down to third, and up into fourth, fifth, fourth. You know, jumping up and down the gearbox a lot. Really, really didn't need that for this one. Just find a gear, stick in it, and just try and carry that speed through the corners, and you'll find this one is a very, very easy win. So I hope that you found this video useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on another of these videos coming very soon. The third of the 3 new World Circuit Race challenges in the 1.58 update. That one will be coming out in the next couple of days, so watch out for that. Hit the bell for notifications if you want to know when that one comes out. Should be a bit of a, I think it's going to be a more difficult race than the earlier 2 that we've done. Anyway, that's me for this one. I will catch you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.